Tomorrow marks 3 years since the January 6 Capitol riot. On the heels of that somber anniversary, President Biden giving his first speech campaigning for re-election. Many of you remember the stark images from January 6 when thousands of people stormed the nation's Capitol after President Trump delivered a speech and urged his followers to march to the Capitol to stop lawmakers and Vice President Mike Pence at the time from certifying the 2020 election results, which had him losing to Joe Biden. And today, President Biden speaking to voters in Pennsylvania.
So hear me clearly. I'll say what Donald Trump won't. Political violence is never, ever acceptable in the United States political system. Never, never, never. It has no place in a democracy, none.
Well, since that day on January 6, 2021, more than 1,200 people have been charged with federal crimes in the riot, ranging from misdemeanor offenses like trespassing to felonies like assaulting police officers. Tonight, authorities are working to identify more than 80 people wanted for acts of violence at the Capitol. Roughly 730 people have pled guilty to charges, while another 170 have been convicted of at least one charge. That's according to the Associated Press.
Our Samantha Soto joining us in studio tonight. Sam, you're talking to local lawmakers about this somber anniversary, but first bring us up to speed with what's happening right now.
Brittany and Will, tonight former President Donald Trump's candidacy is being challenged once again, as several states could have Trump removed from the ballots for his alleged role in the January 6th riots. The Supreme Court says it will decide whether Trump's role in that insurrection should keep him off the ballot. Closer to home in Chicago, voters are looking to remove him from the 2024 presidential ballot. Similar measures are being attempted in several other states, including Maine and Colorado, but both of those rulings are on hold until Trump's appeals play out. Which leads us to tonight. Local lawmakers are speaking out about the January 6th attack, saying we need to reflect on what that day means to avoid running the risk of it happening again. Several Illinois lawmakers were in the Capitol building that day, including U.S. Senator Tammy Duckworth, Senator Dick Durbin, Representative Bill Foster, and Representative Darren LaHood. I had a chance to talk to current U.S. Representative Eric Sorensen, who says the riots at the Capitol building 3 years ago were one of the many reasons he decided to run for Congress, and says we need to put aside our differences as a country.
We need a fighter in Washington, somebody who's going to put down the politics of hate and division and try to work to get things done. After the events of January 6th, as we see more of a partisan divide in this country, we need more independent thought. We need people that are willing to work across the party lines to get the job done.
Sorensen also telling me in 2024 he hopes people can refrain from judgment until learning all sides of a story, and that we can be more supportive of our law enforcement. I also reached out to our other state lawmakers who were at the Capitol on that day 3 years ago, in which they were not available for comment at this time. Brittany and Will.
Samantha, thank you for that.